Welcome to a NACAC Rural and Small Town SIG College Spotlight. My name is Emma Kabinski. I'm an admissions counselor at Lycoming College, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our school. So we are a 4-year private liberal arts school in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We have about 1,200 undergraduate students. We actually don't offer any graduate programs. This is great for students to get opportunities that a lot of times at larger institutions go to graduate students. Our undergraduate students are able to take advantage of those research programs or anything like that. We also, it ensures that our classes are all taught by professors rather than any graduate assistants. 26% of our students are first generation, about a third of our students are students of color, and 35% are Pell eligible. Since we are a liberal arts school, we do cover a wide variety of majors. Some popular majors include biology, business, psychology, criminal justice, criminology. And again, we are a liberal arts school, so we go with a breadth and depth of knowledge. So you will get a nice in-depth understanding and education on whatever major or majors you choose, but you'll also get a wide breadth of knowledge where you will have to take your sciences, your math, your arts, your social sciences, and get a real well-rounded education. About 67% of our students fall within the graduation rate of 6 years. And I also want to note that about 98.6% of our students, after they graduate, are either in graduate school or have a job within 6 to 12 months after their graduation. We have some photos here to give you an idea of what it could look like being a student at Lycoming. So we have some students scuba diving on a travel trip. We have students working in a lab with one of our professors. We do have a number of student athletes on campus, and I'll talk a little bit more about athletics as we move through this presentation. In the bottom left there, we have a nice overview of our campus. What you're seeing there is our quad, and students, can spend their time there during the nicer weather months. We also have a nice tradition of the gates where students will enter campus. Across campus, they'll walk through gates to kind of start their journey at Lycoming, and then at the top of our quad there, our students walk through another set of gates during graduation. So it's a nice tradition, and students really do look forward to it. We also have there on the bottom right a picture of one of our new classrooms in our newly built Craft Gateway Center. That building houses admissions, our Center for Enhanced Academic Experiences, which I will touch on a little later, our Outdoor Leadership and Education program, which I will also touch on a little later. But then also we do have a number of classrooms, which you can see here. And all the desks are on wheels, so it's very collaborative, and some up-to-date technology for professors to take advantage of with their students. A little bit about our student resources. A student fly-in program. We do not have open enrollment program. We do work with certain CBOs and schools where we are able to set up some sort of program for them, but again, it's not open enrollment for all our students. We do not offer travel funds of reimbursements for travel to campus, but once a student is on campus and staying there maybe overnight, we do cover the cost of meals and things like that. We do offer a virtual tour. It can easily be found on our website. Right on our homepage, there's a button straight to that tour, and you'll be able to kind of virtually walk through our campus and see our different buildings and what is there to offer to our students. We are offering virtual counselor chats right now where you can sign up for a phone call or a Skype call with an admissions counselor to go over any questions you have, talk about applying or financial aid or anything like that. We are also offering in-person visits. You can come to campus, take an in-person tour, and then meet one-on-one with an admissions counselor to talk about any questions or concerns. You can sign up for either of those visits by going to our website, or you can email our admissions email and set it up through there. We do have a number of student support services on campus. We do have our academic resource center, which is in our library. And this is an office that can help students set up tutoring, group study sessions. We have a writing center and a math center as well, where students can go to get peer reviewed or work on any math homework. It's also a great employment opportunity for students maybe within those majors to work with their peers as well. We do have academic advisors assigned to all our students when they start on campus. It is a professor usually within your major that works with you all 4 years one-on-one to pick your courses and kind of guide you through your 4 years here. And being a small school, we do have a small student-faculty ratio, 12-1, and this really allows you to not only get to know your advisor, but also your professors and really form relationships with them, and they eventually can become your mentors, which is nice for our students. And if you want any additional information, I encourage you to visit our website. We do have an admissions page that covers a lot of information. You can also find your regional territory admissions counselor through there as well, or you can request any information right through our website. To go into our admissions process, we do accept the common application as well as the coalition application. We don't have any deadlines for our regular rolling decision, but we do have deadlines for early decision and early action. Early decision, the deadline is November 15th. This is a binding contract where you are saying that if you are accepted, you are going to enroll at Lycoming. Early action, the deadline is December 1st. This is not a binding agreement. You are just getting your materials in earlier so that you can get a decision earlier. And then again, beyond that, we're on a rolling decision basis. So as you get in those materials, give us a week or two and we can turn it around and get a decision out to you. In regards to what materials we require the application itself, a personal essay. We don't have a specific writing prompt, so you can really write about anything. We just really want to get to know you as a person and what kind of student you'll be. We also require a high school transcript, at least one letter of recommendation, and then your SAT or ACT scores. We are test optional for students who are within the top 50% of their class. So instead of sending in their test scores, they can send in 2 graded writing samples, and we'll review those instead of your test scores. Again, you do have to fall within the top 50% of your class to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. We don't have any application fee, and all our students receive some sort of financial aid. So when you apply, you're actually automatically considered for merit-based scholarships. So that's based off of GPA, SAT, class rank. And again, it's not a separate application. So if you're accepted with that acceptance package, you'll also get a letter saying what you were awarded merit-based wise. Beyond that, any need-based scholarships or grants are based off of your FAFSA information. And then we do also offer talent-based scholarships. So creative writing, film and video arts, art, theater, music. Those are all scholarships you can submit a portfolio for, audition, or interview for, and it could be up to an additional $3,000. We do have a deposit fee of $300 for students who do choose to join us at Lycoming. Unfortunately, we are not able to waive that fee at all, but what's nice is that $300 is returned to you after your 4 years, as long as you don't have any outstanding debts to the school. So I do want to touch on some unique aspects of Lycoming College. One is that students are required to complete at least one enhanced academic experience during their time here. So that could be an internship, a research opportunity, you can study abroad, and all of these experiences can be set up through our Center for Enhanced Academic Experiences, which I will go a little bit deeper into. We also have our outdoor leadership and education program. And while, Williamsport is a nice small city, we are surrounded by mountains and streams. So this is a program that really takes advantage of that location. They'll go on hiking trips, they go kayaking, skiing, camping, again, and really taking advantage of our location. They also do study abroad programs. They partner with professors and take some students across the country or abroad. They also do certifications, first aid. You can become an employee at the Rock Wall. That's in the new Craft Gateway Center. You can work in our bike shop. So it's a really great opportunity to meet like-minded students who are maybe into that outdoor experience like yourself. We also offer, we have an Office of Civic Engagement and Personal Development. This is the office where you can get involved in community service around the Williamsport area. There's service learning courses that you could take. They have a first-year summer service experience program that you can get involved even before you're actually a student on campus. And they also have alternative spring break options where you can do a trip and build a house with Habitat for Humanity. So again, this is a great office for you to meet some like-minded students who have similar interests and get involved on campus. So to go deeper into the Center for Enhanced Academic Experiences, this is the office that really focuses on experiences outside the classroom. So this is where students will find those, can work to find those internships, find those research programs, find a study abroad program that works for them. But they also, help with resume building. They do mock interviews, they do etiquette dinners, and they really work with our students to prepare them, to go off into the real world, so to say, after their time here. All students are assigned a career advisor. So much like the academic advisors, it's specific to students' majors. So if you're in a STEM major, you'll have a Lisa Mondell as your career advisor. If you're in the business program, you'll have Ann Landon. If you're undecided, we have Lori Patterson to work with you. So it's a really nice way to get involved outside of the classroom, but then also build your resume as you're doing that. We also have a WISE summer experience, Williamsport internship summer experience. It's a 10-week paid internship in Williamsport where you're able to stay on campus for free, receive a food stipend, and even take some professional development classes. So this is a great opportunity for students who are looking to stay in the area and get involved in the Williamsport area while building, again, their resume and being prepared to leave Lycoming after their time here. Some other ways to get involved: we do have Division III athletics. We have 17 teams. We have football, lacrosse, wrestling, volleyball, and we are in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. For students who are interested in being an athlete, I would recommend filling out our prospective student athlete form on our website, and this will just get your information out to our coaches and you can start contact that way. We do have also 80+ student-run clubs and organizations, so academic-based clubs, general interest clubs, religious-based clubs. We have fraternities and sororities. There's a lot of ways to get involved and meet some of your fellow students. And we also have an opportunity for a student to create a club, an organization that they're interested in that's maybe not already established at the school. During the first weekend of classes, there's actually a nice big club and organizations fair out on the quad where all the clubs are set up and students can walk around, see what there's to offer, and sign up for maybe what they're interested in. So that brings me to the end. Again, my name is Emma Kabinski. I have my contact information up there for you if you want to reach out with any follow-up questions. I also encourage you to check out our social media platforms. We do keep them up to date, so it's a nice way to see what's going on our campus and what our students are up to. So again, thank you for joining us, and please reach out if you have any questions.